Hello and welcome to Corner Office on location. I'm Dan Guindon alongside Mayor at the Vigeant. Mayor, this isn't the beach, but it is a very nice place.
This is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, but we're finally here and we're open.
Yeah. So let's just talk about what's been going on here lately. I know there's a soft open, there's still a ribbon cutting to be done and all that kind of stuff.
We're going to be doing the ribbon cutting tomorrow, Thursday, for kind of everyone involved in the construction of the senior center. The boards, the city council, the contractors, the state representatives are coming down, state senators coming down, someone from the state, just to really get a ribbon cutting kind of out of the way and officially have the opening.
Yeah.
Sunday we're going to do an open house here from 10 to 4. Actually, some things say 10 to 3, but I guess it's 10 to 4. So it's really a time for us, people in the community, to come in and just stop in and take a peek around. It's really turned out beautiful, and congratulations to John Galoni, just leading it up from the beginning, and the results are unbelievable.
Yeah.
And from this point on, we turn it over to Jennifer Claro, and it's her building to, keep functioning and keep active and get the community really involved in coming down here and having programs for seniors of all ages, the young seniors, the active seniors, and everyone in between. So.
Yeah. And can you go on a little bit more about, talk in more detail, I should say, about what the reaction has been from the seniors exactly? Like, what have they been saying to you?
Everyone's been pretty happy with it. I think it's more than most expected.
Yeah.
It's just between the cafeteria and the lunchroom and the function rooms, the billiard room, so it's just a welcoming place. Here we are sitting in front of the fireplace in the library area, and it's just a phenomenal building. So we still, have a couple of growing pains as we figure out where the light switches are and everything. And in the spring, we'll be doing all the outside with the landscaping and final parking lot areas, and we're hopefully bringing in some additional parking even across the street. And this spring, we'll have the parking over at Bigelow School completed, so we won't have any of those issues. But, for the next few months, we still have some growing pains in here.
Yeah. Has there been any talk about what's going to be done with the space where the senior center was before?
No, we're going back and forth, but I didn't even want to make commitments or start discussions till everything was out of there. Let's take a look at what we actually have, and we can go from there. So.
And sticking with the theme of new things, I'm looking out the window there and I'm seeing Ward Park is under construction. Can you give us an update on that?
Well, you see construction, I just see a bunch of snow. Here we are, spring is tomorrow?
Yeah, I think so.
Tomorrow, and obviously we have quite a bit of snow out there, but they actually started work back up on the park. They got kind of sidelined for about a month, but Ward Park's moving forward. It's going to be fantastic. New tennis courts, basketball courts, beautiful field, new parking lot. So it's going to be great when it's completed. We're hoping to have it completed toward the end of the summer and get the sports teams down here. Probably not this year, but next year.
Wow, that's great that it would be done that soon. Yeah. That's great. Now, let's talk a little bit about the budget.
Yeah.
What has the process been so far? It is getting to be that time of year.
Yeah, we obviously the schools have been moving forward with superintendent makes a recommendation to the committee. Committee's going through it right now. We've had a few budget sessions. There's another one later today for their requests. Obviously, a lot of needs up at the schools, but have to live within the constraints we have for the rest of the city. There's obviously a huge community. So we're going through that process. At the same time, down on the city side, department heads are putting together their budgets, presenting them to my finance team at City Hall, and we'll be going through that over the next few weeks to make sure we get it down to the council on a timely basis. Obviously, we're just making sure we're prudent in our spending. We've been very fortunate with what the governor came through with for additional local funding. Governor Baker and Lieutenant Governor Polito just really really stepping up to everything they said they would do during the campaigns with their commitment to local aid. We've been very fortunate, and it will come in handy as we move forward.
And the process with the city council, it's almost like a dream team now, because you're the mayor, you were council president for so long, so you've been involved in that. You got Trish Pope, Joe DeLong, you got so many guys, Mike Ossing, who are on there, who just, you guys all seem to know what you need to do, so it doesn't seem like it's a real big issue.
Yeah, no, Brian, a new controller that came over from Fitchburg last year, it was kind of interesting because he had this whole layout and everything, and you know, we kind of, Diane Smith, our auditor, kind of looked, and we talking to him, it's like, you know, between Diane and myself and Mike Ossing and Trish Pope, we've been through this many times together, so it's not rocket science.
Right.
We got an idea of where our goal needs to be. Now let's figure out how to get there, and it's a great team working together, that's for sure.
Yeah. And just to kind of wrap up on all this snow, because I think it's safe to say that we're not getting any more big storms.
Fantastic. Can I take that to the bank?
I think you could. But, you know, just talk again about the DPW and the job that they've had to handle, especially in such a short amount of time with all those storms back to back to back.
Yeah, compliments to the DPW. They've done a fantastic job this year. They really have. We're about $2 million over budget. But we expected to be over a budget, just not that much. But again, the compliments we've had for the job they've done this year goes right down to the men and women of the DPW and the work they've done on the John Galoney, and now I just ask for a little patience. We have potholes everywhere. We had
What town or city doesn't?
No, it's just, now is the time to start dealing with those. The issue is the things we're fixing them with now, the coal patch, it's a temporary fix. So it's not going to be a long-term solution, but we've had 6 teams out there for the last 10 days, and we'll continue to get these teams out there filling those holes. But it's going to be a long spring with potholes. Like I said, we'll be doing the ones that they're doing now over again with some more secure material to fix them right. So, but you know, winter's for the most part behind us. We're looking forward to the spring and getting into some great infrastructure street projects. You know, we'll be starting up on Sudbury Street again, Richard Road, Windsor Street. There's a few other, Gerard. There's 3 or 4 projects they're looking to get in right away. And then we have Cimarano Drive that we started last fall, and hopefully be cleaning up this summer. So.
Excellent. Now, do you think it's safe to say that when you and I meet again in another 4 weeks, that the snow might be gone at that point?
4 weeks is a little tight, but
that is
I'm looking
a lot
forward
of snow.
to we'll have one of these this year down in our new Memorial Beach,
Absolutely,
as we did last year.
Yeah,
so,
that would be great.
But I don't know if that'll be next month, though. It'll probably be a few months down the line.
Yeah, all right. Mayor Vigeant, thank you for your time. Appreciate
thanks,
it.
Dan.
You've been watching Corner Office with Mayor Arthur Vigeant. I'm Dan Guindon. We'll see you next month.